I prepared another project for you, which you find attached. Npm install and npm run serve brings it to your screen. And I did create this project for you so that we A, can again get a feeling for how components work together, and B, also see a little problem you will often face when you build bigger applications and you need to pass data around. But first of all, let's understand the project I'm providing to you here. So make sure you download and install it and start up that development server. And you should then see this on the screen. Now here, I got a very basic dummy application. We can select a topic if we want to learn more about the basics or components. And we can switch between those topics, and depending on what we choose, the content up there updates. Now that's definitely not too fancy, but it is about the code, not about what we see on the screen here. And the code is quite interesting. Here in app.view, in my main app, I'm rendering the active element component and I'm rendering the knowledge base component. So this component. These two components here are getting used in the app.view file. Of course, all components are registered in main.js, so they are available to this entire Vue app. Now here's how this app works. Active element is quite straightforward. I got a topic title and a text. That data is then received as props. And in app.view, I'm providing these two props to active element based on the active topic. Now, what is active topic? That is some component internal data. So that's some data I'm managing in this app here, in this app.view file here in my data property. There I got an entire array of topics, but below that I got the active topic. Initially that's null, but when this method is triggered, and we'll see when this method is triggered in a second, then I set the active topic to one of these two topics I got in this array. Now, if active topic is null, thanks to this check I have here, we'll basically not pass anything relevant to topic title. But if it's not null, if we do have an active topic, then I provide the title and full text values to active element. Now, how is a topic set as an active topic? As I said, that happens with the activate topic method here. And in there, we receive a topic ID and use that ID to identify one of these two topics in this topics array. So when is the method getting triggered? Well, that happens on the knowledge base component. There I have the select topic custom event to which I'm listening. And when that event fires, activate topic is triggered. Please also note that I'm feeding the entire topics array as a value to the topics prop on the knowledge base component as well. So let's have a look at the knowledge base component then. In there, I'm getting this one topics prop, and I'm declaring that I'm eventually going to emit select topic. And here is where things get interesting and where we can see a little problem. I'm forwarding the topics to the knowledge grid, which I'm using here, and I'm basically also just forwarding select topic. I'm emitting it here in knowledge base, yes, but when do I emit it? Well, I emit it when knowledge grid emits select topic. So basically, knowledge base just acts as a pass-through component, you could say. I pass my topics through to knowledge grid, and I pass select topic, this event, through to app.view when it is emitted by knowledge grid. So knowledge base doesn't really have its own logic. Now, still, it's not unrealistic to have components like this, maybe because you have certain markup in there which you want to contain in this component, maybe because you have certain styling. So having such pass-through components is absolutely not unrealistic and definitely something you will encounter in Vue apps. Now let's have a look at knowledge grid. In knowledge grid, I'm using topics. I'm also getting this as props and I'm using it there. So this is no longer a pass-through component. This needs and uses topics. But I also emit select topic here, and that is still being passed through basically, because ultimately it's the knowledge element. It's this component here which emits select topic when we click this button. So that's where this custom event is generated, the select topic event. And then both knowledge grid as well as knowledge base just forward that custom event to app.view in the end. So the event gets funneled through two components, and topics also gets funneled through at least one component, through the knowledge base onto knowledge grid. So everything here works, and that's also not a bad way of writing code, and it does hopefully again show you how props and events work and how you can connect everything. But we still are facing a problem here. We have the problem that we're having these unnecessary pass-through steps. I mean, it would be nice if knowledge base wouldn't have to deal with props and with emitting this event, because neither of the two is used or generated inside of this component. We're just using both to connect it to knowledge grid. And it turns out that Vue has a solution for problems like this.